have made it to the Arctic Circle! You can't eat whale stew, can you?
This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Today is quite an exciting day. We're actually going to make it into the Arctic Circle. We're just a little bit south of it now. Paloma's having to work for the afternoon and I have a bit of free time. And there's somewhere I really want to show you. It's called Castle of Marble and I'll tell you more about it when we get there. Hidden away deep in the forest under Svartesen, the second biggest glacier in Norway is a very special geological site called the Castle of Marble. These amazing marble rock formations have taken thousands of years to create, not by humans but by fast-flowing glacial water. Over time, the running water has eroded the rock to form potholes, cauldrons, caves and Gaudi-esque organic flowing shapes. You are asked to experience all of this with your shoes off to avoid damaging the marble and rock formations. For me, this actually added to the experience as I could feel the carved and rippled stone under my feet, dip my toes into the Arctic glacier water and really appreciate how the unique Arctic elements have shaped this magical place. Nature's great, isn't it? How nice was that? It's pretty amazing to think those rocks and potholes were formed by the water and they still are forming new shapes all the time, just at their own pace, eh? Let's go see if Paloma's done with work, eh? And then we can get going to the Arctic Circle.
Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon.
Paloma's in a mad dash to document where we get 5 minutes of sunshine.
Sunny here! We have made it to the Arctic Circle! It's really cool. It's taken us 6 weeks. We've missed the midnight sun, but the sun's out. We're COVID free, baby!
It's the first time you've been in a good mood for about 2 weeks.
It's the first time I've been outside.
Shall we go have a look what's inside?
Come with me! Look at so big there.
Do you want to pick a nice fridge magnet?
Yeah. I like this one.
Why do you like that one?
It's so tacky, it's fun.
The winner.
We
What
better
is
see a polar bear.
It's a sheep.
It's a polar bear.
It's a
Polar sheep.
a beep. Okay,
beep, beep.
Very good choice. We haven't got a dash mascot, have we? So we're thinking this guy might do the trick.
We've seen 5 mooses, so I think it warrants getting a moose mascot. Postcards.
We're going to send a few postcards home from the Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
Fancy a whale stew? No?
No.
Oh. So this postcard is for my best friend Wally, his kid Tommy. I'm writing him a set of postcards as I travel. But he can't read yet, but one day it might be fun if he reads it and gets inspired by our journeys, eh? How many days do you reckon it'll take to get home?
20.
If you received the postcard, let us know what date you received it on in the comments, please. Ta-da!
Let's go.
You're now not in the Arctic Circle. And now you're in the Arctic Circle.
Yes.
Please approve. So we need a name for our moose, by the way. Paloma's got the idea of Martin, but I've never met a Martin that I've liked. So
That's really
I'm only joking,
Sorry,
Martin.
any Martins out there.
So
He's only joking.
we need a name for the moose. Can you leave us a few suggestions below?
A meat. I've set the name for this. This is Paul.
Paul.
Paul the polar bear.
Again, open to recommendations.
No. So this is really nice. Let's have a little look around. Interestingly enough, the building of cairns is illegal in here, but I'm not sure many people have actually read this sign.
I don't think it counts for trolls though. Only humans aren't allowed to build them. So I think they're all built by trolls.
Is she going to say it?
Say what?
Listen, she's going to say the word.
It's not just harmless fun.
It's not harmless fun. If you're wondering why it's called the Arctic, it's because it comes from the Greek word which is arctos, and that means bear, would you believe, but it's not referring to the actual bear, it's referring to the star constellation Ursa Minor, which is the bear constellation, right?
The North Star.
Fact of the day for you. Yeah, which contains the North Star.
So we are here in Saltstraumen, I think I said it right.
Very well pronounced.
Which is the world's strongest tidal current, and it happens twice a day in this exact spot. Let's go check it out. How amazing is this? So every 6 hours, up to 400 million cubic meters of water is pushed through these two edges, making one of the strongest tidal waves when it's on the push outwards. This incredible amount of water creates these amazing little whirlpools that they call cauldrons, where it bubbles up and makes amazing current.
Kind of scary how fast it looks, right?
It's insane. Like there's a boat there, I think it might be a tour. They've just, the motor is like running to just stay in one place. And they're just getting chucked around, it's amazing. Actually is one of the most impressive cold water diving sites in Norway, and just because there's a sheer amount of varieties of fish in this area, and the waters have kind of produced an immense amount of livelihood for the people here, so fishing is a massive part of their life.
So one of the coolest parts is seeing all the seagulls. They know it's a good time for fishing because they're all swooping in and around the whirlpools, and you'll see all the fishermen on the side. They're all doing their fishing right now.
striking about this and pretty much everywhere in Norway is the sheer amount of water and the ways that water move. We've seen countless waterfalls, we've seen amazing rivers, dams, you name it, they've got it. And from just the sound of what you can hear, it's so loud, and it's really been the soundtrack of our whole trip here. Everywhere you go, the water has pretty much just shaped the landscape that you've seen, from the glaciers kind of shaving those big soft movements on the mountains to just the rocks along these rivers. Like, the entire country has been created by moving water, and it's just amazing to see.